Welcome to part 2. So now we're going to cut the mast step down and fit some reinforcement into the mast. 300mm from the bolt. Well, that's the mast step done, and you can see I've filed and sanded that back, so it's sort of flared, so hopefully there isn't too much of an edge there to catch the mast and cause a weak spot or cause it to break where it comes out of the mast step. Well, I'll stick that back on the buggy. Insert for the boom. Going to try and drill a little plug at a slight angle. Cool bananas. So the boom's going to be on a bit of an angle, so I've siliconed that in on an angle. When that silicon's dry, I'll probably pop in a couple of screws to really locate that nice and firmly. Then I've got to drill a whole heap of holes and stuff in this. So we need to reinforce the bottom section of this mast, and it's 48.3, and I can't find anything that's 48mm in town. So I can find some 40mm and some poly pipe that's almost 4mm wall thickness. So if I split that, like I've done with this little piece here, I reckon if I glue that over there, when I slot them both together in there, that will give me a pretty good snug fit. What am I going to split that with? Probably an angle grinder, I guess. That's fun. Not. Well, that is very ugly, but that works quite well. So that's a very snug fit inside the tube, and I might even have to tap the last couple inches. So, a bit of glue, and then I'll cut some slots 6 inches down in there, just to allow the top of the aluminium there to flex a little bit and take up a bit of the load. That's the theory. That also leaves a little bit of that plastic sitting proud there, so that might alleviate any squeaking on the bolt on the bottom of the mast step. Alright, so that's reinforced down the bottom. I've put that in about 600mm, because there's a stopper in here that I can't budge, so 600mm it is. Cool, let that dry, and then we'll get to work on the boom. I've got my main downhaul here, but that's a bit of a pain to tie around the end of the mast like that, so I'm just adding a cleat down here. I can wrap that around and make that nice and easy. Here's a tip. don't put tape around the bottom of your mast. Otherwise you might actually have to take the step base off to get your mast out. That absolutely jammed. I couldn't pull that out of the, just because it rolled over. There's no way I could get that out of the step, so I had to push it through from the bottom. There you go, no tape on bottom. Alright, here's the 3 metre sail. Pop our robot clip around the boom. Tip our carabiner onto the boom. Got the downhaul pulley attached to the bottom of the boom there. Check the masts in. Some downhaul tension on it. Tie her off around the cleat. That's about as much as I can pull there. Attach the rear of the sail to the boom. Tiny little bit of overlap here, but I've got that bottom batten out, so that might go through there okay. What else do we need to do? On the back I've used a couple of ratchet tie-down straps, lark's footed them around the axle, so that'll keep that nicely centred. Swivel pulley there. The main sheet line is tied at the end there. Alright. See what the sail does when I haul her in. Sheet it in. Hauling in or sheeting in? I don't know. Oh, nice. Nice. As I sheet in here, you can see that actually is attached to the downhaul pulley and actually pulls a bit of extra downhaul into the system. Not much, but a little bit. I can also attach it to here, but then it tends to ride up and sort of get caught up here too. So, but that seems to work pretty well. Got just enough room there for extra downhaul. Not sure whether I should also maybe put a strap from there across to the boom. Well, it seems to be pulling straight down on that, so that seems okay. That seems about right here. Downhaul force pulling directly down on the edge of the sail. Plenty of room there, plenty of clearance for the head. So as far as the 3 metre goes, I think all that remains to be done is for me to actually get this out in the paddock or down the beach and test the flaming thing. So, to be continued for part 3, which will be testing it.